we're going to make a beetroot dal mash adventure. So, beetroot, not a purple one. I think this is either a yellow one or a striped one. I'm going to cut this into like confetti-sized pieces, so it cooks faster. And then when it's almost soft, add some red lentils. Cook until it's very soft. Potentially also have some. This is some kale, which is already starting to look a bit unhappy, so it needs to be cooked. And yeah, make some kind of dal mash thingy, because again I had a pretty big dentistry adventure last week, and chewing is still a bit an exercise in mindfulness or avoidance. So soft it is. And let's get started by washing these. Washy washy. So, yes, I only wash the beets and cut off the root and the stem parts, and I'm not peeling them. Why? Because I'm lazy, because you know there is all kinds of nutrients in and under the skin, and also this is organic, so I don't have to. Let me. You can see the mess in my kitchen. Come on. But at least you can see what I'm doing here. Right. Ah, it's a stripy one. A stripy one. I haven't got a pot yet. Why not? Why haven't I got a pot yet? So focused on chopping beetroot. Are they still beetroot when they're not purple, or are they simply beets? I don't know. Let me dig through the cupboard for some pots. Do I think that's enough? That's big enough? Do I think so? I think so. I put the pot in front of the beetroot. You can't even see what I'm doing. So, as I said, confetti-sized. I mean, it's not quite confetti, but small pieces. Because I don't have the patience to wait for like hours for my food. Because yeah, I haven't eaten yet. So you're watching me unfed. And I think my neighbor is currently also preparing dinner. Because I can hear her banging around in her kitchen. They look very Christmassy. Like, what are they called? Humbugs? Peppermint cane kind of thing. Nah, they're beetroots. I have honestly no idea whether this will be nice in any way, shape or form, but I felt like making a mash out of beetroot. Yeah, I'm just, as I said dal earlier, I remembered, I mean I have this very, very nice a recipe for a beetroot dal that uses purple beets, but also red lentils, but it's with, they make it with passata, and I haven't got any passata. I mean, I still have chopped onions. Oh my god, I need to eat something so I can stop saying nonsense. I still have chopped tomatoes, but I don't feel like tomatoes. I'll come up with something else, probably, maybe. I don't know yet. This looks funny. Oops. I like chopping. So yeah, they're, I can't even see it. Very small pieces. Okay, so that's the beetroot chop. Adding water. Why is the water coming out of a filter and not the tap? Well, because officially the tap water in Germany is drinkable. Unofficially, if you see the studies that keep being repressed, censored and deleted from the internet, you don't want to drink the tap water. Not unfiltered. Okay. Pot on the hob, bring to boil, cook for 15 minutes, roughly. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to add in there. Chopping. I think they can go in right now as well. The kale. For some reason is always a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's like really delicious when I make it, and sometimes I have to pick it out of the dish because like, yuck. Let's hope this one goes well. Why am I thinking about coconut as a sauce? Not coconut milk, but like creamed coconut. Do I have creamed coconut? I'll have to dig through my cupboard. Also, can I just say, today's been a lot. I went grocery shopping, which this close to Christmas is always a bit. It wasn't as bad as I had feared, but getting there was a bit of a journey because they cancelled my bus line. So I had to, instead of just hopping on the bus here and getting off at the shops, I had to go to the main station, or the station, there's only one in this town, and change buses. And on the way back I got off at the station and walked, which was a 20-minute walk, laden with bags. And yeah, I can feel now, and all of that without eating anything. And I can feel now that I'm still recovering from a fairly big, very painful dentist appointment. Okay, so, which is why I need to do something. I bought crisps, potato crisps, because they were on offer. Think I can eat them? I don't think I can eat them yet. Okay, so how do I know how much lentils I need? I don't. Yeah. Doesn't have to be many. The original dal recipe wants, I think, 75 grams of red lentils, and then it's for 2 helpings. Really? If I put 75 grams of red lentils together with beetroot in the required amount, that's 4 servings, not 2. So let me go diving again for this. Wash the lentils. Yeah, some of you might be screaming at me now about wasting water. That look, it's still foaming. The water is still foaming as it runs through the sieve. So technically speaking, the lentils still aren't clean. Okay. I found a bit more kale. Oops. Okay, so that pot is starting to simmer. Do you think I should add the kale now or later? Decisions. I'm too hungry for making decisions. Later. Okay. Turn the heat down a little bit until it's the high end of medium. So my stove goes from 1 to 9, it's now on 7. I'm making this 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes. And then I'm going to throw the lentils and the kale in, cook until soft. Yeah. That's it for the first dish from my list. I'm going to clock out now, and yeah, I might make more videos where you can watch me chop things up and cook them. Bye bye.